Well, this week on Football League Tonight, we're joined by Peterborough midfielder Jack Collison. And Jack, you've written out a really interesting article for The Independent, giving it an insight, really, into various stages of your career. We're just going to take a look at that in a bit more depth. I mean, you talked about the time when you went to West Ham and you were there trying to break through, and you didn't get too much of an opportunity under Alan Kirbishley. But when Zola came in, things really lifted off for you. What was the connection between you?
I think when Zola came in, it was just pure excitement around the whole place. Obviously, he's a bit of a legend himself. I mean, for me personally, I watched him from the terraces as a youngster. So to have one of your heroes coming in to sort of try and get you to play football was just great. Obviously, everyone started with a clean slate. And I think he won us over in the first day when he scored one of the most ridiculous goals in training I've ever seen. So obviously, for me, it was great to go and play for someone like that.
Is that what he was like in training? He was the kind of manager who got involved?
Yeah, he was, yeah. He used to love getting involved in the five-a-sides. To be honest, he was the best player we had at West Ham at the time, and especially when we were struggling, we were trying to get him to come out of retirement to come play in the games.
I mean, you talk about the time when you ended up leaving West Ham, and you said, you know, this was heaven to me, and I was walking away from it. What was that moment like as a young player when you think that you've reached the level that you want to be at, and then everything changes?
Yeah, obviously it's difficult. I mean, you're always going to have highs and lows throughout a footballing career.
But you don't expect that when you're young and starting out, do you?
No, I know.
Think it's going to carry
obviously,
on?
walking away from West Ham for me was very difficult, as it's all I'd known for 10, 11 years. I'd been there since the age of 16, worked my way up through the youth team, the reserve team, and finally broke through to the first team. And obviously it was disappointing, but it's part and parcel of football, and you get over it and you move on. I
mean, you still obviously have a soft spot for West Ham, and you're keeping an eye on everything that's going on there. I mean, we're all waiting for this move to the Olympic Stadium. For you, the Berlin ground had real emotional connection with you, but how do you feel about the move to the Olympic Stadium? Yeah,
I think it's a very tricky one. Obviously, when the move first came about, I'm sure there was a few disappointed people. It's very hard if you've experienced the bowling, if you've played there or been to a game there, you know it's a very special atmosphere, and obviously coming away from that's going to be difficult. But I think if West Ham want to move forward as a club, I think they've got to do it, and to be part of the group now playing there that are going to be going into the Olympic Stadium, it's exciting times.
And you talk a lot about the future as well, and about what you hope to achieve. I mean, the idea of, you know, getting yourself back to full fitness at Peterborough, pushing your career forward, almost not starting again, but a new start, really, at Peterborough. What are your aims now? Have they changed? Are your ambitions different?
I think I've really reassessed my life, I suppose, over the last couple of years. I've kind of taken a step back. When I am playing football, I think I enjoy it more. I appreciate every moment out on the pitch, whether it's training, having a kickabout down the park, or out there playing in a proper game. Obviously, away from the game, I'm trying to keep myself busy. I've got lots of stuff going on, and we'll see how the next couple of months go. But
do you enjoy your football as much now as you ever have done?
I enjoy it even more so now. I just love being out there, or even just being in and around it. I missed a full season pretty much, being away from the banter every day and away from the training ground, and it's difficult, and it's just nice being in and around the jokes, seeing all the boys in the morning, hearing their stories, and then obviously going out there to do what you love.
Well, Jack, you're with us on Football League tonight, and remember that you can watch Football League Tonight every Saturday night at 9 o'clock on Channel 5.